Do you know the difference between a socialist economy and a market economy?
Um, Socialism's bad.
How so?
Um, I don't know. My mom just told me it's bad.
Can you guys explain to me the difference between a socialist economy and a market-based economy?
Isn't socialist like kind of everybody pays extra taxes and then everything is dispersed to citizens, and then market based is like depending on the market, like
Can you explain the difference between a market economy and a socialist economy?
No, I cannot.
Do you know what the Federal Reserve is?
Mm-mm.
Do you know the difference between a socialist economy and a market-based economy?
If I'm being honest, no, not really.
Have you heard of the Soviet Union?
Okay, I don't really want any part of this. Please, can we stop, please?
Yeah. Can you explain the difference between a market economy and a socialist economy?
Absolutely not.
Can one of you explain the difference between a socialist economy and a market-based economy?
This is all you have, Kale.
Why is that on me?
Yeah, isn't a socialist-based economy? So I don't really know. Can you explain it to me?
Nobody has a good guess?
I don't really want to do that.
Market-based is based off the market and how it's doing.
Okay.
Can you explain the difference between a market economy and a socialist economy?
No, I can't.
Have you heard people on TV talk about socialism? We need more democratic socialism, free stuff.
I mean, I agree that our social system should be more, because, people like to make the argument that, oh, well, there's people taking advantage of the system. I think there's more people that need social systems than people that take advantage. And I think that, yes, in every system, free market, capitalism, socialism, there are always people that take advantage of the system, but there's always more people that need systems than the ones that take advantage of it.
So you think all the systems have their flaws, but you couldn't tell me what a capitalist free market system was, and you couldn't define a socialist system. So how are you going to, say that they have flaws when you can't?
I would say there's only 3 socialist and communist countries in the world: China, Laos, and Cuba, and Vietnam, 4, right? So it's not like that all the European countries are socialists, but I think it stands out to me that we are one of 3 countries in the world that doesn't have some sort.
Can you define socialism?
Yeah.
What's...
No. I mean, I think people like to equate socialism and communism with the same thing. I don't think there's ever
What's the difference?
I don't think there's ever been a true communist system implemented ever in
A
history.
true communist system?
No, it's never been
The
implemented.
USSR?
It wasn't communist.
How were they not true communism?
Because true communism comes from, and I'm not communist. Let me state this: that I'm not communist. I don't think communism works. I think it goes against human nature. But communism comes from the people. In every writing from Marx, especially Marx, power comes from the people. There is no government because you don't need a government.
That's anarchy.
What I'm saying is, communism is a lack of government.
The communism is full authoritarian government control.
That's how communism has been implemented throughout history. True communism is when power is in the people and as a group, as a community.
Can you explain to me the difference between capitalism and socialism?
Capitalism is a free economy, making more money. Well, some people have less money. Socialism, equal distribution of resources, and it's like just the equal distribution of resources. So yeah.
So who controls the distribution of resources in a socialist economy?
The government, I guess.
And so do you believe that more wealth is created for everyone in a socialist economy or in a free market economy?
I think free market economy, because a socialist economy, most people probably wouldn't do the same jobs or do the same tasks that would be the same value. Also, it seems like a socialist economy would be easily corrupted by a corrupt government.
Can you explain the difference between a market economy and a socialist economy?
A market economy and a socialist economy?
Yeah.
I can tell you a market economy. I don't know about a socialist
All right,
economy.
fire away.
A market economy is a bunch of businesses pretty much, and like it's similar to the stock market, I would say, with like trading. I don't know. I mean, that's like my best description, honestly.
Nice to meet you, Kyle.
Nice meeting you too.
You ready, Trevor? All right. Can you explain to me the difference between capitalism and socialism?
Capitalism is a free economy, making more money while some people have less money. Socialism, equal distribution of resources, and it's like just an equal distribution of resources. So yeah,
So who controls the distribution of resources in a socialist economy?
the government, I guess.
And so do you believe that more wealth is created for everyone in a socialist economy or in a free market economy?
I think free market economy, because a socialist economy, most people probably wouldn't do the same jobs or do the same tasks that would be the same value. Also, it seems like a socialist economy would be easily corrupted by like a corrupt government.
I agree. So do you trust the government then?
No, not really.
What kind of money do you use?
Cash,
Who controls that?
the government, really. Yeah.
Yeah, you should switch to non-government controlled money, I would recommend. If you're pro-free market, doesn't get more free market than Bitcoin. It's money that's not controlled by a centralized organization.
Okay.
Who controls the money?
Consumers.
Consumers
It's-
control the money?
Consumers in a way. So if you have, I'm trying to think.
Do you know about the Federal Reserve?
Yes.
What do they do?
They print the money. And
They do print the money.
Yep. So if they print more money in circulation, then that means inflation goes up and things cost a lot more.
They do. Would you say that's more of a free market kind of idea or a socialist idea?
Honestly, more of a socialist idea the more I think about it.
Yeah.
I'd say more socialist, even though that happens in our free market economy.
Yeah, we are free markets, but we have
Yeah.
these socialist qualities like the
Yeah.
Federal Reserve, you know.
Yeah.
So Bitcoin, have you heard of Bitcoin?
Yes.
Tell me about Bitcoin.
I honestly don't know much about it. I've heard about it. I don't know. You could explain it a lot better than me, honestly.
Yeah, so it's a decentralized, absolutely scarce currency.
Yeah.
No government controls it. It's controlled by computers and math, and anybody who wants to run a node, which is just downloading the Bitcoin blockchain onto their computer.
Okay.
Miners verify transactions. It's completely decentralized. There's no Federal Reserve guys in suits in DC making changes to the Bitcoin supply. It's absolutely scarce. Peer-to-peer, I can send it to you. No middleman, no third party.
Yeah.
Incredibly secure. You could store your $1 billion on a flash drive. You don't have to
Yeah.
trust a bank to store that, or
Yeah.
a vault to store your gold kind of idea.
Okay.
So to me, you seem like a guy who doesn't want socialist tendencies in his
No.
economy.
No.
So I recommend taking a few hours looking at
Yeah.
Bitcoin, because it changes the dynamic of money. We can't have
Yeah.
a free market if we are using government money.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree with that. Yeah, I need to look more into Bitcoin. That's something I've been meaning to do. One of my goals, honestly, is getting more involved in the stock market and stuff like that. So
I definitely, if you get into Bitcoin, the number one rule is don't keep your Bitcoin on an exchange.
okay.
Today, actually, Binance is one of the most popular exchanges. They froze all accounts.
Okay.
People didn't take their Bitcoin. They didn't self-custody it. And Binance was having a lot of requests to withdraw. When you keep it on an exchange, you're still trusting a third party, a centralized organization. But if you
Yeah.
self-custody your Bitcoin on a hardware wallet or a mobile wallet, you have that. You can send it peer-to-peer with no middleman.
Cool.
What was your name?
Sounds good, Michael.
Thank you, Michael.